Top of the morning. Peace, man, peace. You know, it's your new African brother GJ, the right wing neo Afrocentrist, man. And this is an update on that story about that crazy ass female beating on her child. You did. It came out yesterday. And actually, man, child percent, people was calling in. I believe, like I told y'all, I believe the administrators, that teacher, she reported that shit. I told y'all, Shorty was gonna get, she was gonna get got. You did what I'm saying. She thought it was cute, and then the dumbass had her goofy ass friend uploaded. She thought the shit was cute. This is 2019. Motherfuckers ain't standing for that shit. It's too many children committing suicide, running away from home, for your bitch ass to be doing that young man like that, your own son, for you to get some kind of social media clout with being a hands-on parent. Bitch, please. But anyway, and then I saw that, people was calling in. I saw that Tommy Sotomayor, he called in. Other brothers and sisters called in. Shout out to the, and let me go ahead and give a shout out to the sisters who took a stand against this. There were plenty of brothers who took a stand against this, except for a lot of these simps who was raised by whores like this. But it was a lot of sisters spoke out and said and called foul, and they were some of the first ones to report this and bring attention to it. So shout out to y'all. You did what I'm saying. Black patriarchy ain't about hating, just denying the woman and disregarding the woman. If a woman righteous and she stand on her shit, black patriarchy got nothing but love for you, sister. But yeah, the CPS, man, removed those children from the home. This dumbass broad. And if y'all go into this article, and I'm gonna drop the link in the description, you see that she is totally irresponsible. Now she's supposedly struggling and stressed out and all this kind of stuff. All these excuses that you idiots are making for because you think it's normal to do that to children. Because your stupid ass parents, your stupid ass single dope fiend prostitute mother did. Let me not do that. But anyway, if you look at the ages of her children, I think the ages were like 1, 2, 3, 7, and 12. I think the 7-year-old was the boy, the young man who was getting emasculated, thoroughly emasculated in the video, her son. You did. All 5 of the children were removed from her care. One of the children wasn't even at home. He wasn't even staying. And they, got her stuff and made sure that she was out of her care. You did what I'm saying. CPS showed them and showed out. And I know some of you goofies gonna sit here and try to make an excuse on it. Now, ain't no excuse for that. They showed it was foul, and she got what she deserved. And she might be facing legal action too. You did what I'm saying. And they need to get their friend who recorded that shit. That's an accessory. But what I want to do, I want to get into this Facebook post her sister made. And by the way, this broad name is Brittany Thomas, excuse me. And she has a sister named Mariah Thomas. And we gonna, kind of deconstruct the Facebook post that Miss Mariah Thomas had made. We're going to go into that right now. Okay, this is the Facebook post I was talking about. It was made yesterday as well. This is a Mariah Thomas. You did what I'm saying. I was going to go ahead and read it, but like I say, man, I know, everybody want these long, drawn-out videos, not to be long-winded. So I got it right up here so y'all can read it yourselves. But what I'm going to do is pick it apart and break it down. You did, okay. First off, she started talking about y'all keep sharing the fucking video. First of all, dumbass, your sister knowingly had another dumbass female record and upload the shit. It wasn't an innocent bystander who she didn't know. It was a personal friend of hers. It might have been your dumbass. You might have been into it. You might have been the one recording the shit. You did what I'm saying. So nobody else recorded. I mean, of course, you had the school surveillance cameras, but nobody else took out their personal cell phones and recorded that fuckery. But someone who she bought with her and who she knew was recording. The dumb bitch thought she was gonna get some kind of clout, some kind of Mother of the Year award the Mother 2019 award and and made a damn fool of herself. Fuck her. But you say, okay, then she goes and say the nephew is bad as hell, and he gets calls, she gets calls from words pertaining to him all the time, and then she also say he's ADHD, and saying that means he's just hyperactive and not stupid. He understand. Okay, first of all, they're still a child, and secondly, yeah, you can still discipline your child, you can still spank that child, whoop that ass, but at the same time, here's the thing: you saying this child is ADHD. Let me tell you. Now, of course, Umar Johnson, I know how y'all feel about Umar Johnson and all that. But he was one of the first ones who I remember on a major scale talking about, how the ADHD, ADD diagnosis to push drugs on our children. But here's the thing. I know I agree with that, but here's the thing. Because a lot of these stupid females are drinking and smoking and fucking. You did what I'm saying, partying and all that type of dumb shit while they had these children in their stomach. Then on top of that, they feed the children straight garbage, straight trash, nothing healthy at all. They might get lucky and get some collard greens with a whole bunch of pork in them. You did what I'm saying? So these children are already doomed. I mean, they already have a whole bunch of nutritional imbalances that lead to the hormonal imbalances that lead to the misbehavior. But these dumb brides don't know about it. They don't care to research of it because a lot of times they having babies, just to keep that ex-con thug dick around. You did what I'm saying. They think it's cute, and then also to get that government check because these motherfuckers don't know how to stay focused and get better careers for themselves. And then she goes in talking about she's a single parent and she's making stuff happen on her own and stuff. Well, she should have thought about that before she popped that out of other children. Like I told y'all. She goes on and look at the thoughts talk on period. You know what I'm saying? And then when she talk about enough is enough, that's a child. If you knew how to properly parent, you wouldn't be stressed out. But because you basically a damn child yourself, you did what I'm saying. You don't know how to really deal with a child. So now you talking about enough is enough. Fuck out of here. But anyway, she talking about she had 4 other children and all that who she had to worry about by herself. Well, she should not have been laying up with thugs and unproductive men. And y'all say, how do you know the men are unproductive? Because I went to her Facebook page. Somebody put it up. And we going to get into this momentarily. But you did what I'm saying. She should have thought, like I mentioned, the age of the children. 1, 2, 3, 7, and 12. So that means the last 3 children, she had them back to back. The first 2 children should have taught her that child rearing is not easy. But the dumb bitch popped out 3 other children. Back to back on some Drake shit. And now you want to complain and beat your children because your dumb ass want to be a whore and open your snatch up and not use protection and not use condoms and not use contraceptives. It amazes me how black women can lead the nation in abortions and still be having these children that they don't love and they don't want and be killing them too. Fucking abusing them, fucking crazy. You did what I'm saying. And then she talk about, then she go back to, lambasting the people who got an opinion or something to say about it. Talking about, well, have y'all done got beat by your parents? The way I was raised, where you act up at is where you got spanked at. Basically saying because first of all, yeah, most of us did get dealt with publicly if we acted up as a child. But not on no street shit. The way your dumb ass horrible sister talked to that young man is how grown degenerate motherfuckers talk to each other. That's not how a parent's supposed to talk to a child. You did what I'm saying. That's not how a parent's supposed to talk to a child. Your sister was trying to get some social media clout, make it look like she was the mother of the year, and it failed. And she getting what she deserved. And hopefully those children don't end up with you, because you seem like you fucked up in the head too. And I'm really thinking that you was probably the other bitch in the video who was doing the recording on some, thinking that shit was funny. You did what I'm saying? Y'all emasculated that young man, made him like a punk. You did what I'm saying, but let me show y'all who Brittany. Enough of this dumbass letter. Let me show y'all who Brittany Taylor look like. Let me show y'all her Facebook page, right? So this is Brittany Taylor's Facebook page. Now, does this look like the mother of the year? Does it look like a role model? And she has daughters. Does it look like a role model for her daughters? And if you go to this page, you will see even more fuckery. You did what I'm saying? You will see even more fuckery. You did, with some of her videos and what she's doing. You see this woman do, look like she was a stripper at one point. This is like a woman who should be raising our children, but unfortunately, so many of these type of females are raising our children, and that's why we had a toxic matriarchal cesspool that we have today, because of these whores raising our children. And yes, I say that I'm not these other Afrocentric pro-blacks. I don't sit here and call women gods and queens and all that dumb shit. I do that shit on an individual basis. This bitch right here is no god, no queen, and the black woman ain't God anyway. That's a bunch of bullshit, and that's another reason why this shit fucked up. Cause these Negroes done bought into this matriarchal bullshit that's been fed, that has been force fed into us for the last few decades, and that's why the African Center community itself is in disarray. No patriarchy, man. That's why black patriarchy is needed. Because you see that dumbass letter her sister wrote. You did what I'm saying? Because if we had black patriarchy, females like this wouldn't be, a woman like this couldn't even get a baby unless she changed her lifestyle. You did what I'm saying? And if she abused them children, she'll be dealt with. You see, y'all sitting here thinking that shit was cool and it's funny, but these are the same type of bitches. I'm telling you, these are the same type of bitches who would shoot the children for acting up, who would beat the children to death for acting up, who would burn them in the ovens and drown them in the vehicle. And y'all think that's all good and dandy. Fuck y'all if y'all think that, man. You did what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. And you know what I'm saying? And it shows you how toxically matriarchal we are, that you even have people who are bold enough to say that they support her and that they approve of what she was doing. And her sister bold enough to show her face and publicly make a Facebook post saying she stands with her sister. I'm telling you, man, patriarchy was in effect, and these bros would be talking that tough shit for real. This shit crazy. But yeah, man, this is the mother, man. Man, these children don't have a chance out here. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end on this note. This is a meme that a brother made. And it's basically talking about, mocking the complaints of a lot of these black women, especially these black feminists. Black men are toxic, emotionally unstable, violent, and misogynist. Meanwhile, this is his upbringing. I mean, look at the boy, man. Look at him. He wearing high water pants and pink socks. Hair ain't cut right. Hair ain't lined up right. And this bitch who y'all saying is mother of the year. This the one who y'all saying that it's a good parent, and we need more parents like her to put these children in check. Nah, these are the bitches who produce the Pookies and Ray Rays and Daquans and Taiwans and all these people, Shaquitas and Shanikas, all these people, these bad food service, bad customer service, these thugs and criminals, these people who break in your house and jack you for your cars and all that. This is where they come from, man. Toxic ass females like this. This is where they come from. They come from that. So next time you want to support that, you remember you supporting the same segment of the black population who you hate and fear so much. The thugs, the criminals, the ratchets, The hood rats. Yeah, them folk. This is where they come from. Since you want to Mr. Strict Disciplinarian, Mrs. Law Abiding Citizen, this is where they come from. But man, enough on that, man. I hope it all goes well, and like I say, man, I know I'm pretty harsh on the female, but I do hope. I mean, because she already had the children, and that is their mother, and I'm pretty sure that they love their mom and all that. I hope she gets some therapy and some parental training on how to really be a better mother, so this won't happen again. But usually, man, these people don't change because like I say, in this toxic matriarchal society, most black women have no sense of accountability. They think they do nothing wrong. It's sad, but that's why black patriarchy needs to be in here, though. And that's why we need to push it. But with that being said, man, this brother GJ, right-wing neo-Afrocentrist, man, black men, watch who you lay up with. Watch who you have children with. Don't fuck because you just horny, man. Because if you have children, and some of y'all, these women so dirty, you might get a woman pregnant, and you might not even know you have a child out there until you get a bill saying you owe 18 years of child support. And they will be raising, your seed will be somewhere live every day of their every waking minute of their every day on earth will be one of misery and horror. And you have to hold it on your head because you want to think with your dick instead of your mind. You want to think with your small head instead of your big head. So that's why I stress to you brothers, man, please watch who you lay up with. Please watch who you sleep with. You know what I'm saying? Because not only are these women are not really, most of these women are not wife material, they aren't mother material. So you gotta be careful, man. Or basically what you doing is you an accessory to child abuse. That's what you're doing. With that being said, man, peace out.